Hello. It's been ages since I have wanted to do a video. So I'm called in this moment. So I'm coming on to say hello. Coming on to open my heart to you and to everyone, to all. And to hopefully bring connection, if nothing else. I think many of you who listen know me and my work and who I am. Anyone who's new, I'm a counselling psychologist. That's what I do. That's what I work as privately, and so I'm working with clients all week. And so I'm supporting people through this shift. So first point, that's what it is. It's a shift. We're going through a global collective shift, and it's a shift from disempowerment. It's a shift from being governed. It's a shift from victimhood. It's a shift from a lack of personal responsibility into sovereignty, into taking personal responsibility for ourselves, into connection, into unity, separation to connection. Unity. I just pulled a card. It's like, is there a card I need to work with or speak to? Unity card came up. 144. So, yeah, I need to speak to unity. So we have got divide, we've got polarization, polarity, duality, and split. We've got psychological operations happening, whether you like the idea of that, whether you believe it or not. You only have to look to see and listen to the narrative. Just look with clearer eyes, listen with clearer ears. Is this true? Is this real? Is this manipulated? Is this, does it have an agenda? Is there a reason that they're telling me this? You know, do I need to know this? Is there a reason? So, without going into creating or enhancing any division, the point is that we have extremes on both sides, and we need to come into that center point of balance and drop into heart. Really, it's about dropping into heart. It's about feeling into what is real, listening to your own intuition. You know, I find it hard to come online. I find it hard when it's really shit. It's really shit out there at the moment. You know, life is really challenging and difficult. I'll speak for myself personally. When, you know, having children at home that need my time and care and attention, and needing to earn money to pay my mortgage and so on. There's, you know, we're being pulled left, right and centre. Where do I place my attention? Where do I place my focus? What's important? How can I be present for everything and everyone? Yeah, this is very much my personal dilemma. You know, I see, and I'm hugely sensitive, massive empath. I pick up very easily on the collective field and the collective energy. I do healing work on the collective field and in the collective space. Also on myself, of course, I'm part of the collective. So it's a really challenging time, and amidst that challenging time, it's really important that we don't get bogged down and we don't get dragged into duality. And the sun comes out, because we are going through a global shift, a collective shift, and it's just important we don't lose sight of that big picture. There's an eagle on here. Okay, let me talk to this card. We've got this eagle, right? So we've got a higher perspective, a larger perspective. So what's happening right now is that the collective shadows, a while ago I did a video that no stone will be left unturned. this is what's happening now. The stones are unturning. Whether you want to look at what's under those stones or not, at some point we're not going to have a choice. We're going to have to look, because as a collective, we are going through a process of ascension. We just are. So what that means is the body is ascending, and we therefore need to clear out lower vibrational emotions, energies, beliefs, that are all part of this inverted system, the matrix life that looks like reality. Go back, watch the Matrix. There is this inverted system that's, everything has been infiltrated with negative energy. All of it, all of the systems and structures, and it's all coming to light. No stone is being left unturned. And if you want to go look, you can see it. It's all there now. You just have to, look, allow yourself to see. But what's happening, as I say, whether you look or whether you don't look, we're going through a collective purging. So I'm referring to it as collective shadow work. We're having to process our feelings of feeling unsupported, of feeling that no one's going to come and save us, no one's going to come rescue us. We have to process victimhood. I know that place. I knew that place very, very well. I did 15 years of chronic ill health and got to the point where I couldn't see a way forward and no one was rescuing me. The medical profession wasn't helping me. It didn't help. I got my 2-year-old son going through that very same process at the same time as I was, and I couldn't bear it for him. So I just stopped everything. I pulled the plug on everything and took him to a naturopath, and everything changed. And that it was the taking personal responsibility. It was the what can I do? How can I take responsibility for myself, for how I feel? So we are all feeling into currently this victimhood consciousness, this when are they going to let us out? We're giving our power away, we're handing over our power away because we're being told, the people that have got the solution have created and are creating this problem. It's the same people that have got the solution that created the problem. And if you don't believe me, go look. It's there. You'll find it. So it's a journey. It's a collective journey. In so many ways, it's perfect. In so many ways, what is playing out is perfect. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. And this is the risk. We're not speaking out now because we're just going to upset people and we're going to offend people. That's how it is. Because so much polarization has been caused and so many people are attached to certain stories as real, and on both sides, and it's just very important that from a bigger perspective, this eagle-eyed perspective, we start to know that we have to move through, we have to process. Yes, lots of people are opting out right now. They don't want to process, they don't want to deal with this, they can't see a way forward. And it breaks my heart, it really breaks my heart, because we can be supporting each other through this collective shift right now, rather than blaming and shaming and all the rest of it. We could be supporting each other, we could be recognising the pain that everyone's feeling, we could be owning our own pain and talking about it. We are coping, we're coping as best we can. But right now it's bloody hard, and I don't like to be pessimistic, but I suspect over the next month it's going to get harder. That's what the astrology is saying. It's more challenging over the next month. So we have an option to feel into, what does this bring up for me? What does this bring up for me? And how can we, like the peacock, how can we become impervious to the poison of the snake, the ego mind, the construct that's not real, and how can we access this inner being and come into this point of unity, this point of inner consciousness connected at the heart? This is what we're doing. We're moving from duality into unity, and that needs us to look, to be brave, to feel into the pain, to acknowledge it's real, that I feel this, it's a resonance inside of me, and I have enough light in my heart, I know who I am, and I can breathe this light into my pain, and I can transmute these poisons, because bloody hell, that's what we're here for. That's why we incarnated at this time here now, to be here, to move through this process. You know, this is and will be one of the greatest times on earth. There's been nothing like this. You know, it's here now, and this is the Great Awakening. It's the recognition of our inner being, of our inner light, of our souls and our spirit. And you know, what's been hidden from us is spirituality. Spirituality, religion has been distorted. It's an inverted system. There are various things in most religions that have become distorted. And there is a message of unity in each of the religions. If we look for it, if you find it, if you look beyond some of the narratives, some of the popular narratives, you know, there is the very same message of heart and of wisdom, and that we are created beings. We are created in the image of whatever God we align with, of Source. You know, we are children of the universe, of the cosmos. We are born of light, and that light is on the inside. You know, we've been taught to worship, to hand over, and to give our power away. Everywhere we give our power away. You know, so this is a journey of taking that power back. It's a journey of sovereignty, of detaching from the inverted matrix and feeling inside what is true and what is real, and allowing ourselves to be empowered, allowing ourselves to live, not handing over our power, not handing over our bodies to things that are going to forever change the natural organic makeup of the body. Why would you do that? Who's telling you to do that? What's the agenda? Feel into what's true, feel into what's real. Allow yourself to be empowered, allow yourself to find a voice. There's a lot of energy moving up to my throat as I'm speaking this. So it's the message is it's important for us to speak. It's important for us to just talk to each other, reach out to each other, talk to each other. How are you doing? How are you doing? Geez, keep it real. Yeah, really hard work. What do you need? You know, this is what we do when we do shadow work. We go into the shadows, we allow ourselves to feel them, connect with them. We don't hide them, we don't deny them, we don't push them away. We don't pretend that we're coping and carrying this massive baggage on the back. You know, bring that sack around to the front, bring the baggage around, open it up, sit with it, look at it, breathe with it. You are not your baggage, you are not your past, you're not your history, you're not your experiences, but you have to do something with it. You have to process it, you have to bring compassion, you have to perhaps get a higher perspective. That eagle's coming in again. You know, it's with shadow work, we tend to get a higher perspective on things. You tend to see things differently. How did this serve me? What was it here to teach me? What did I learn from it? How did I grow from it? What can I take from this? What do I need to transmute? So that's the peacock coming in again. How can I transmute this energy? Until the baggage is clear, until there are no more shadows, until you're left with yourself. And sometimes, and I'll speak to this as well, because I've had quite a few clients who are going through that transition, are going through that awakening. So they're moving from this place of moving into their sovereignty, and it's almost like you go through a nothingness phase, a period of time, a chunk where you kind of hit that void. Well, who am I? Well, what does it mean? Nothing means anything anymore, because you've unplugged from the identity, the who am I, through the eyes of what I'm supposed to be. So when you start to unwind all of that, then you start to, you know, allow yourself to connect with your being, and that's what's needed. It's, you know, when you feel into that void, drop into your heart. The light is inside. The answers are inside. Of course, open up. We have spirit guides. There is a higher consciousness available to us, supporting us always. So you can open up, you can intend that connection, but intend that connection with your higher self, with your inner being, with your light. You know, that's so important, and it is There is much more light on the planet now. Yes, the collective is holding and processing all of this dark energy, but the light coming in from the sun, if you can feel that, if you can allow, whenever the sun's out, go receive those rays. Just let your skin kind of drink it, close your eyes and feel that sun, absorb it. Those solar rays are of very high frequency at the moment. So as you allow that light in, you will connect more with what is real, with what is coming, with what is new, with the golden age. This is why we're here. And you have to choose the organic timeline. Of course, you don't have to, but that's the choice. I urge you to choose the organic timeline. And that means organic in every shape and form. Cleanse up your diet. There's been toxicity in our food, there's toxicity in our water, there's toxicity in medications, there's toxicity in the air. Purify, cleanse. And as you do that from your body, you will hold more light. And you'll feel into this new age, you'll feel into this possibility. And when you don't feel it, it's okay. Do the shadow work. Sit with it, breathe light into it, know that it will pass. It will pass. And if you can't shift yourself, ask for help. Just reach out, ask for help from whoever you feel drawn to, whoever you feel connected to, friend, family, professional, whoever, whatever you need, whether it's a connection to nature, connection to a tree, just making sense of life through nature is helpful. Okay, so maybe I'll leave it there, just see if there's anything else that I want to say. It's just a message of reassurance that we're doing well. We are doing well. We're doing well. It doesn't feel like we're doing well, does it? But energetically, we're processing and we're holding so much. And be there for yourself. Develop that inner relationship with yourself. Support yourself. Use affirmations. Oh my goodness, use affirmations. When you're feeling it's not working out, everything's not working out, shift your consciousness. Shift your focus. Things are working out. I'm invested in things working out. What can I do to assist in things working out? So, solar plexus. Yeah, big journey for the solar plexus. So becoming empowered. Natural world coming up. Connect with the natural world. It makes sense. The natural world makes sense. That's where a lot of the answers lie. That's where we can surrender a lot of the toxicity also. Because it doesn't fit in the natural world, doesn't belong in the natural world. So we ask for it to be released, ask for it to be cleared. Anything else that wants to be said? So shift your thoughts. I can. Things are working out. I'm doing a good enough job. Let go of perfection. Please let go of perfection. None of us are getting it. None of us are being perfect right now. We're carrying this, our own processing and the collective. You are part of the collective. You share that consciousness with the collective field. Whether you're paying attention or not, you're an energetic being and you will be picking up on it. So don't underestimate that. Interesting. Psychic awareness card comes up. Okay, so I'm going to encourage you to go inward and to open your psychic awareness, to start to see for yourself. So let's trust that this is an important message. It's just popped out the pack. You each have psychic gifts. We all do. That's part of being human. We are more gifted than we are told, than we believe ourselves to be. And it has been placed into, dark sphere, like it's dark or it's not to be trusted. This is not true. It's your light. Yes, things have been twisted and inverted. Of course, that's what we're processing, that's what we're clearing, that's what we're dealing with. But start to see, start to trust your intuition, whether it's your gut feeling in your belly, connect your heart with everything. I'm hoping that's the right way around. I open my third eye and allow visions of higher wisdom to be received and trusted. I see clearly that which comes through my subtle senses to assist the alignment of my will with the divine will. That's so important. So even if things don't make sense, trust. My psychic awareness is sacred. aligned only with the highest good for myself, others, and the planet. And this is this beautiful new movement, and people are uniting. There is unity. People are uniting in a shared wish and a shared vision. We want reconnection. We want love. We want joy, possibility, hope, faith. We want to realize our dreams. We want things, many people I think want things to work differently, want things to be more organic. We want a voice, we want to be heard. We want to feel free, we want to feel safe. And we have human rights for all of those things. And this is the journey of becoming, deprogramming ourselves from the inverted idea of reality and becoming sovereign and creating this golden age, creating the new way of doing things, whether that's creating new systems, which will happen, new media, new medical institutions, new healing technologies, new research institutions, new educational systems, new schooling systems. That's the possibility. That's what we can step into when we allow ourselves to be empowered and we don't give our power away to systems that are not working for us, are not serving us. So I'm going to stop. Sending you all my love. Be you. And love each other, reach out, support each other, speak. This is just a massive healing process that we're going through collectively. Okay. Loads of love.